welcome back to the vlog channel. I'm sorry in advance, this is an echoey room, but we're in my bathroom and I'm gonna dye my hair, so we need to be in here. I did put towels all over the floor in both an attempt to absorb some of the echoiness, but also because I'm gonna make a mess. And it's also like super windy out and I feel like you can hear it in the vents, but hopefully it's not too bad. But hello everybody, long time no see on this channel. I mentioned in my last vlog, which was like almost a month ago at this point, that I dyed my hair and I messed it up and I wanted it to be all red, and now I'm finally fixing it like a month later. And I thought we could do it together, and I also figured that we could talk about some updates, some life updates, how things have been going, all that good stuff, because it's been a while. So let's talk about what I want to do. So I have a bunch of colors here. I actually have, so for starters, I have two punky color reds, but they're two different colors. So this is vermilion red, this is what I usually use, and that's what I've got on the bottom of my hair right here. And then I also have cherry on top, because I saw that one was like slightly more pinky, and if you know me, you know, like a slightly pinky toned red. So I thought I would try it. I also got something wild, which is flamingo pink, because I thought, I don't know, maybe it would be fun to make some of this pink. And then the last color I have, this is not gonna work, but I'll explain my idea. This is cotton candy. It's a super, super light pink. So let me explain my plan. Oh, that's brighter than I thought it was gonna be. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's gonna work for my plan. You know what? It's not gonna show up anyway. So here's my plan. I have the blonde streak in my hair, which has gotten honestly severely messed up from me dyeing it last time. And it's kind of like orange now. And I thought maybe I could try to cool it down slightly with this light pink. I don't know if that's gonna work, but my other thought is normally I would just cover this with aluminum foil and then just hope that the color doesn't bleed onto it. But I figure if there's already hair dye on it, then it might stay blonde. So I don't know. That's my plan for the blonde. And then I want to do my whole head with the reds and the pink, but as you can see right now, it's kind of brown and it's pretty dark. But I did do a test strand. So let me try to find it. I did this yesterday. Where is it? Uh-oh. No, wait, I see it. Here it is. This was the test strand. There was actually more to it. But as you can see, even though it is this dark color, it ended up showing up pretty red. So I think I'm gonna try that. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. It's been a long time since I've dyed my hair a crazy color. I don't think red is really necessarily a crazy color, but it is a fashion color. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm wearing my hair dye shirt. As you can tell, this isn't just my new fashion. I do normally dye my own hair. I've been dyeing it black. Ooh, I'll show you what I use because I have it, because I was only planning on having the red for a little bit. I actually wanted to do the red to coincide with the release of the third Crescent City book, but it turned brown. This is the hair dye that I usually use. This is the best stuff ever. I love this. I buy it every time I go to the grocery store because this comes with like a shampoo that's amazing, and I cannot find a version of that exists outside of this hair dye kit. So honestly, 99% of the reason why I keep dyeing my hair black is so that I can keep on using the shampoo in here. But I was actually thinking I would love to eventually, I don't know how long I'm gonna have like a full head of hair color, but I was thinking maybe for a while I should do like a color on the bottom half, like where the red is, and then where it's brown right now, make it black. But before I do that, I want to dye my whole head red. So that's my plan. A little bit of a chaotic intro, I'm sorry, but it is actually late. It's like after 7 o'clock right now, and I meant to do this way earlier today, but I don't know. I had a lot to do today. I just didn't have time. So yeah, I guess I'll get started. I don't know. I feel like it's weird that I'm gonna be looking that way, but you guys are right here, so maybe I should scooch this over a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, oops, oops. Uh-oh, that's not good. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Is this stable? Don't mind the mess on the bed. I moved you guys over a bit because I'm gonna be looking this way, but I want you to still feel like I'm talking to you, because I am. So I wanted to chat you through some updates. I meant to start vlogging this month. It's actually the end of February. Actually, let me get this blonde piece first. I did mean to start vlogging this month, but I have to say, I don't feel that my healing has been very linear, and I was very eager to like dive in and start doing vlogs about how things have changed and how I'm like getting back into my healthy habits and all that stuff. But I kind of forgot how it's like sort of a process when you're healing from surgery. So I kind of set myself up for failure there, and I ended up being fairly disappointed in myself for not doing that. But that's why I haven't been on this channel, because healing has been kind of an up and down process, you know? I know this isn't perfect. In fact, it might be a little too imperfect. But here's my problem. Every time I bleach this little piece of hair, it gets more and more like random. Like it's not like a smooth line on my head. You know what I mean? It's just kind of random bits of hair at this point. Whatever, I'm gonna go with it. All right, I'm gonna start off with the color Cotton Candy, and I'm just gonna put it on this piece of hair. Hopefully it doesn't turn like neon pink, but if it does, I don't really care. This is a weird texture. Look at this. I don't know, it's like solid. Anyway, where were we? Oh, I also can't find any hair clips. I have hair ties. I probably should have grabbed a hair tie before I put this on my hand. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're just gonna start talking. So, like I was saying, I wanted to start vlogging, but I kind of set myself up for a bit of failure because I was not ready to get back into like my routines. So that's why I haven't really been vlogging. When I first vlogged my return, oh, this is really pink. When I first vlogged my return, I was saying that like I was starting to work out again and everything was great, but I realized I was kind of going way too fast into doing things. So I kind of just stopped doing that. This is really, really pink. Is this gonna be cute? I don't care if I get any of this pink in my hair because it's probably not gonna do anything. So I don't mind touching my hair with this, but I don't know. I kind of bought this on a whim and also to get free shipping. So it doesn't really matter if this works or not. Although I will say this is significantly more pink than I meant for it to be. Punky color is great in that it really does change your hair, and I feel like people always say like, oh, your hair needs to be so light in order for you to dye it XYZ color, which I agree with to an extent, but also I feel like punky color works so well that it just works regardless. And by the way, do I need to say this isn't sponsored? It's definitely not. I paid for all this stuff. But yeah, I just feel like sometimes it works a little too well, if you know what I mean. And look at this random piece super high up that's like orange. But anyway, so yeah, some days healing has been good. Some days have not been good. I actually stopped working out after I kind of overdid it, which was like a couple of days after my last vlog update, and I only just started again yesterday, and I worked out today as well, and that went well. I'm not holding myself to any sort of workout schedule yet, just because, I don't know, I just feel like the process of healing has been a little bit harder than anticipated, I want to say. I think the blonde streak is not happening until the next time I bleach it, so okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's move on to the next color. I'm gonna take these gloves off, even though I probably don't have to, because this color is super light. And now, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my hair. Maybe I should just go like half and half, but then I feel like one half is gonna be so much stronger of a color than the other. I don't love working from bottom to top, because as you can see, what happened last time was it just got less and less colorful. I used multiple different brands for this hair dye job, so that's probably why, but I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna just start with one side. I'm gonna start with one side, I'll do this thing, and then I'll just start putting dye in my hair. It's fine. Maybe I'll do pink on the bottom. This section will be pink, and then this section that I'm holding will be red. Okay, let's do that. This is a little too chaotic for my taste right now. I'm sorry, I'm usually better at this. Do you guys hear that? That's so loud. I feel like I'm just kind of out of practice with doing my hair in like funky colors and styles because I had my hair black for a couple of years. Dang, I really could use a clip right now, but I don't know where that big clip is that I love. I'm going to do the flamingo pink on the bottom half. Let's just see what happens. If it's bad, I'll just dye it black and it'll be fine. Okay, this one also has that weird like solid texture. Maybe I just need to stir it? Maybe there's just like a film on the top. I don't know. I gotta be super careful on this side as well though, because this is my bad ear, the ear that I had to get a piece of it removed to put in my nose. If you missed it, guys, I just kind of dove into this. I got surgery. I got surgery on my face. My nose is still swollen. Although I actually noticed, I looked at that video, the last vlog, today, just because I was curious to see if I looked any different, and I do think that my swelling has gone down more. Like, I think that it's gonna take a while to see what my nose is truly going to look like forever, because it's still been super swollen. I hope I don't get any of this on the wall, but we do have this paint, so just in case. But yeah, just so you guys know, I have been swollen. They say it takes a year for swelling to go down on your nose after surgery, so it's gonna slightly change over time, which is fine. So yeah, that's an update. I do think that the swelling has gone down a little bit more, not too much. It still feels and looks swollen to me. It's still very swollen on the inside, but things have been going pretty well. I actually only started wearing like earbuds recently because this ear on this side, they did have to remove like a big chunk of it to put it in my nose. And I feel like that was like a pretty intense recovery. Like I did not expect that. It still feels weird and it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's smaller now. Like when I wear my earbuds, this one is a much snugger fit than this side. More snug fit, I guess I should say. So it does feel very different, but I don't know, maybe I need to like change the size of one of my earbuds, like the little insert thingy. But I have not worn over-ear headphones, which is what I normally wear when Ryan and I game together, because even though it's healed, like it's not an open wound anymore, there's a big scar in there, it still feels so weird when my ear is like pressed up against my head because the back of my ear is missing. So that's been, I don't know, really weird. But anyway, I don't really need to be careful around it. I actually asked the doctor like a while ago if I could dye my hair, and he said I was totally fine to dye my hair, and he said it was fine with the ear and all that stuff. So I'm not worried about it for health reasons. I'm just worried about it for discomfort reasons. So that's my ear update. A lot of you guys, well, first of all, I didn't even mention this. Dang, I'm like all over the place tonight. Sorry. I got so many positive responses from you all on that vlog where I talked about the surgery and I kind of gave like my thoughts on it before and then how I was feeling after. And I just have to say thank you so much for being so supportive and being incredible. I don't know why, I was just like so nervous to talk about it. I just thought that people were going to be really mean about, you know, having to get the surgery and like having to change my face a little bit and stuff like that. But everybody's been super nice. I feel like a lot of you have said that I don't really look too different. I mean, I obviously have a swollen nose now, but I don't think it's changed my face too much. I still don't think it has. So yeah, this just looks super dark right now, but you can tell from my gloves that this is very pink. So I wonder if it will actually show up pink. What I really wanted my hair to be was I wanted it to be Bryce red. Bryce from the Crescent City books. And I wanted to have it in time for the release, which obviously didn't happen. I'm getting this on me now. But maybe I'll have my Bryce red hair now, although it's gonna be kind of pinky now. Hopefully, I don't know. But anyway, so like I was saying, everybody's been super supportive. Everybody's super nice about it. I didn't even have to delete any comments, which was amazing. You guys are so sweet. So that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being patient with me while I've been kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. Because like I said, I don't know. I know I just talked about it like a lot, but I feel like I kind of didn't realize how much I was gonna have to, you know, like go back and forth between feeling normal and like there are some days where I just wake up and my face just hurts. So on those days, it's like a lot harder to do the stuff that I want to do. So I don't know. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I feel like my schedule's been a little bit off, but honestly, I feel like my schedule's better this year than it was last year. Last year was awful and I didn't even have surgery as an excuse. I just had a really terrible, by the way, there's like some random spots, I don't know if you can see them, but there's some random spots where I bleached out the black very poorly. I wanted to do my hair red, but I had permanent black boxed hair dye. By the way, I'm not a professional, if you couldn't tell. I'm not a professional. I don't recommend doing the way that I do things, ever. When it comes to hair, when it comes to nails, you can trust me. When it comes to hair, maybe don't trust me because I'm not a professional. I try to not show you guys my bleaching stuff usually, just because I feel like bleach is such a sensitive thing and, you know, some people can do ridiculous stuff with bleach and still it manages to not look terrible. And I think I'm very lucky because I have very thick hair. So if I kind of bleach burn some of it off, I still have a lot of hair left. I say all that to say, hairdressers who are watching me, I am very sorry. I was thinking about going to a salon to get the red color done. But then I was also like, I don't know, super sensitive about it because I do have the ear situation. So I really didn't want them like near hair in my ear. I feel like that just made me super uncomfortable to think about. And also because, I don't know, I feel like I like wearing a mask when I'm out and about, but I can't wear one right now just because of my nose situation. But anyway, like I was saying, oh, I'm already getting hair dye on this ear. That's fine. It was gonna happen anyway. But anyway, what I was saying is I do have some like random like leopard spots. Oh, I probably should have brushed my hair. I have some random leopard spots of bleach hidden in the brown because I just bleached it. It was so random. I just decided on a whim to bleach it, and I had to get out black box dye color to try to put another color in. So it just, I mean, I was being very lazy with it. It was also the first time that I had done bleach aside from that one little strand that I do. I was like, I obviously, you can tell I'm kind of out of practice. I feel like it's been so long since I've like tried to do any multicolor situation in my hair. I guess I'm back for now. I do like the idea of like the bottom half of my hair, like this, the lower half, like what I'm doing right now, being a color, and then the top half being black, because I do like the way that I look with black hair. Obviously, that's why I had it for so long, but I was getting bored of it being the same all the time. So that's why I decided to do it red. And like I said, it was kind of just on a whim because I was like, ooh, I want to match the main character of this book that's coming out. So did that. This is looking cute. You cannot tell right now. It's kind of like, it's not orangey lighting in here. I don't know why it looks kind of orangey, but it does look cute. Okay, so that's that side. Now let's do this side. What do I do with this thing? I guess I'll just, this seems like a bad idea. I just touched it. Oh no, wait a second. Wait, why didn't I do something with this? That was stupid. Oh, okay, well, we're just gonna throw it over here. It's fine. And I'll just start doing this hair. This is fine. Uh-oh. Okay. I didn't plan this. I did not plan this well. I just ordered this hair dye and I was like, you know what? I'll just fix it and I'll do it on camera. And then I didn't think about it until today. And then I was like, oh, I should fix my hair today. And then I didn't. Oh wait, I did miss a section. I did. Let's do that first. Okay. So anyway, back to nose updates. As far as food, I have been eaten everything I can get my hands on. I definitely do. I know a lot of you guys asked if I could do some food vlogs, like trying foods, and I'm definitely going to. I feel like a little kid. Well, I don't know if I feel like a little kid, but I feel like I'm like just trying everything for the first time again, and it's amazing. I love food. I love tasting things, and the idea that I get to like re-taste everything again, and it tastes totally different now. Like it just tastes, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like everything tastes stronger, but it's more than just tasting stronger. It also tastes, I want to say sharper, but it depends on the thing. Like I've realized that certain spicy foods I truly just cannot handle anymore. I don't know why, but sriracha for some reason is so spicy to me now, but I have no problem with hot sauce. But I don't know, is sriracha spicier than hot sauce? I feel like I used to be able to eat sriracha but not hot sauce. So I don't know. But also I know they have a new recipe now. But yeah, some things are just like so spicy for me. Onions taste so much stronger than I ever knew, especially green onions. I've always been a huge fan of green onions, and now I still like them, but I kind of need to like tone it down when I'm cooking with them, or especially when I'm eating them raw. I'm like, that's so, it's not like it's spicy, but it's got like such a bite to it, you know, that I never knew existed. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be laughing at me and be like, the foods that you're describing do not have a strong taste. But they do when you've spent your whole life not really tasting them, you know what I mean? So everything just tastes different. Also, did I mention it's like really windy outside, and I feel like you can kind of hear it through the vents, so I am sorry if you do hear that noise. Garlic has been so delicious, my goodness. I've been putting Frank's Red Hot on everything because it's so incredibly tasty. So I used to put green onions in every single thing, and now I'm like, I kind of need to cook them first, just until I get used to them. I also recently, this isn't food related, but it's smell related. I mentioned this, I have like a little broadcast channel on Instagram now. I mentioned it in there, but I recently used gel nail polish for the first time since I had surgery. That stuff smells so strong. I did not realize how strong gel nail polish smells. Like I knew it smelled stronger than regular nail polish, and let me tell you, I think I did mention this in my original vlog. When I first smelled nail polish after surgery, I was like, that's a little strong. That's like very strong. And I was horrified, but I did get used to it. So now it smells pretty normal to me, but it's still like strong. When I open a bottle of nail polish, the smell just like hits me. But I like the smell of nail polish, so it's fine. But I mean, gel smells good too, but it smells so strong. Like it smells so chemically, you know what I mean? This is definitely gonna be pink. This is not gonna be blonde. I'm gonna have to bleach that again, but I'm not gonna do it now. Maybe in a few weeks, I don't know. So yeah, gel has been super strong. A few of you have asked me if I tried any foods that I used to not like, and I haven't really. The only thing I can think of is that I tried celery, which never really tasted. Why did I do that? Celery's never really tasted like anything to me, and I feel like it still doesn't taste like anything, but I guess I like it better now. Like it tastes less gross, but it also tastes like, I don't know. Now, this is gonna sound silly, but again, I just haven't experienced like a strong sense of taste or smell my whole life. But celery seed? Is it celery seed or celery salt? There's something, celery seed, I think. There's like some spice that I use, and I do not like the taste of it because it tastes like super strong celery. That's what celery tastes like now. But I actually don't mind it. I don't know. But to be fair, I'm not just eating it by itself. I'm only eating it with like peanut butter, which is to say almond butter, because I don't like peanut butter. Haven't tried peanut butter yet. Maybe I should. That was a lie. I like peanut butter. I like it. I just like almond butter a lot better. Like I wouldn't eat peanut butter like on a spoon. I would eat almond butter on a spoon, but I would eat peanut butter in a Reese's cup. Maybe I need to just try peanut butter. But I like the kind of almond butter that like doesn't have anything else in it. It's just almond butter. So I need to try that for peanut butter. That's the stuff that I don't like, when it's just pure peanut butter with no sugar or salt or anything. So I need to try that. Maybe I'll do a vlog. Maybe I should compile a list of foods that I don't like and then do a vlog trying them. But I do want to go around and just try a bunch of foods and stuff. But I don't know, like that's part of the thing that I'm talking about, is like the healing not being linear. Because I thought after like the swelling on my face, like obviously, like I said a million times, my nose is still swollen, but the rest of my face, did I get all the bottom pieces? I felt like there was a lot less on this side. But to be fair, I had this piece. I guess we'll just move on to the next color. I don't even know how that happened. I thought I would be ready to like run out and go to a bunch of different restaurants, like as soon as my face swelling and bruising went away, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to take it slow. And I know people who have probably had other similar surgeries, or maybe if you've had the same surgery, I don't know. You're probably laughing at me and you're being like, wow, you are being very sensitive. You can just live your life now. But ow, oh my gosh, that piece of hair was stuck in my eyelash. I'm wearing false lashes right now because I was just had them on all day. I'm gonna take them out when I shower, obviously. But yeah, this, by the way, the rest of my hair I'm going to do red. So we'll see if that shows up over this brown color that I have right now. But maybe I should, do I do the vermilion red or do I do the cherry on top red? Maybe I should try the cherry on top. Although I did not test this one. This looks dark. This looks really dark. I don't know. Let's try it. Whatever. Is it gonna end up being brown again? Oh wait, I didn't section out a piece of my hair yet. But yeah, I know some people are gonna say that I'm being like overly sensitive or cautious or whatever, but I feel like I'm just gonna take things at a slow pace and do them when I'm ready. This color might be too dark. Look at how dark this is. But is it too dark or is it just dark enough to work? Should I just do it? I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. If it doesn't show up, do whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is finally gonna be the deep wine red color that I wanted. I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna look more brown and then in the sun it's gonna look slightly red. But also I feel like there's other factors too. I mean, obviously we're eating things locally and stuff, but I haven't been on the strip. I haven't been on the strip in a while because there's been so many events going on here. We had like a lot of, I don't know, like the Super Bowl and stuff like that here. And now they're knocking down the Tropicana casino and hotel because they're gonna make a baseball stadium there. And I feel like it's just been so hectic over on the strip. Whenever I look at like the little traffic map, I feel like it just looks awful to drive over there. So I don't know, I haven't really felt so inclined to go over there, but soon I'm going to, this is looking like a very, very dark red, but soon I'm gonna want to go on adventures over there. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm just trying to take it day by day, you know? Day by day. I mean, honestly, working out is like a good indicator of like when I'm ready to like go on adventures, you know what I mean? So, and I feel like I really haven't been working out well. Also, have I told you guys that I have arthritis in both of my knees? So for some reason, I feel like when I'm less active, they hurt more. So like I'm about to get this all over my forehead, but being just in bed and kind of chilling for several weeks while I was just waiting for my face to not be swollen, look what I've done. I feel like that almost like made it feel a lot worse. So now I kind of have to ease back into working out a lot. So that's been kind of a process. What else do I want to update you guys on? Oh, I feel like I started talking about how last year, I feel like, not last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year I was so much worse with my upload schedule than I've been so far this year because I had a crazy neighbor situation, which I realized I still haven't told you guys about. I don't know why. Like a part of me is nervous to talk about it because one, I feel like, I don't know, I'm worried that people are going to be like, I think you're overreacting, even though like there's definitely a question of our safety, but I felt unsafe and I don't know, it was crazy. But, and then the other part of me is like nervous that the wrong person is going to find it and we're going to be in trouble. I don't know. So yeah, that's something that I still want to talk about. I feel like it is going to be nice to explain, but I feel like at this point it's been so long. Like we've been living here since July 2023. So, I mean, I probably should have talked about it sooner, if I'm being honest. I feel like I wanted to wait. Well, first I wanted to wait until I got my deposit back because I wanted to make sure that nobody would be like, we saw your video, we're not giving you your deposit back. Not that I was gonna name anybody, but yeah. And then two, I just wanted to be distanced enough from it that I didn't like feel unsafe talking about it. But now I feel like it's been so long that I'm like, would it be helpful to talk about it? Or is this just, is it just that I'm gonna be telling a dramatic story? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But I mean, I already know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna be very supportive and tell me that it's up to me, which I appreciate. But I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it and I get on my face again. I'll just give a bunch of disclaimers that, you know, it happened a while ago and we're good now. But it was kind of a crazy situation. I feel like it really made me super anxious all the time and I hated being home at the apartment. So glad to be out of there. And even now, like some days I wake up, this is gonna sound so silly, but some days I wake up, and by the way, if you hear any sort of yelling, Ryan's playing a video game downstairs with his friends. But some days when I wake up and I'm like in pain or discomfort, I'm like, at least I'm not living in that apartment. Like nothing is as bad as that, you know? Oh no, my camera's dying. But yeah, I did read the third Crescent City book. I won't talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it was consuming my life for a while. And I feel like I actually don't really connect with Bryce too much, to be totally honest. This isn't spoilers, I'm just thinking about from the first book, but I just like her hair color. My favorite character in the Crescent City books is actually Rune. I think he's cool. But I just started reading, I don't remember the author's name, but the book is called Kingdom of the Wicked. It's a trilogy. And I read the first book when it first came out, and then when the second book came out, I started reading it and I was like, I don't remember anything that's happened. So I was gonna read it again and then read the second book and then wait for the third book to come out. But at the time, I think it was when I lived in New Jersey still, the library holds were like so crazy for that book and for the first book that it didn't end up working out. So I was like, I'll just wait until the 3 books are out. And I know the 3 books have been out for a while, but I just haven't had time to grab them until now. Look at my hands. Wow, this looks crazy. Kind of gross, but cool. I don't know. I always like having blue gloves because I feel like you can see what color I'm turning my hair into. Well, I think you can see them with any color, except for maybe black. I don't know. But yeah, so I just started rereading the first book. I honestly don't remember anything about it. So I feel like I'm reading it for the first time. Hopefully I will like it. I'm obviously a very big fan of fantasy romance kind of books. I did also just read The Maidens by the same author who wrote The Silent Patient. I didn't like it as much. I loved The Silent Patient. I've actually recently found out, oops, landed on a towel, we're good. Me just ruining the floor. Apparently a lot of people did not like The Silent Patient. I enjoyed it. Hello friends, it's been a couple of days. Let me just say that the last couple of days have reminded me why I started dyeing my hair black, because having a colorful hair color is so annoying in terms of like the shower getting totally stained, which I had to scrub the shower after I washed this out. My whole back is completely pink. My nails and toenails have stained pink. All of the backs of my shirts that I've worn, even though I spent so long washing this out, it's not permanent, so it kind of like washes out a little bit each time. It's been like staining the back of my shirts and stuff, which is so annoying. I totally forgot about all that stuff. But yeah, let me talk about it because this is kind of not what I expected my hair to turn out like. I will say I'm very pleased with it. I think the top half looks exactly what I planned for. I wanted like a dark burgundy and I hadn't been able to get that before this, so I guess I just needed a more vibrant hair dye in order to make it happen. But a couple of things kind of threw me off. One, I am surprised that the bottom half of my hair is so dark. I felt like it was brighter when I just had the red in and all I did was add pink to it. So I don't know why this stayed super dark. I was kind of expecting it to be like a two-tone situation, but I feel like it almost looks the same as the top half. And then the craziest thing is this, what used to be my blonde streak, it turned completely red. I have no idea how. I used the color Cotton Candy, which is supposed to be like a pale pastel pink. And even like when I was applying it, I'm pretty sure I even said like, this looks a little dark. So I have no idea how this ended up like such a dark red. I thought it was gonna be at least pink, first of all, and second of all, like a softer pink. So now I'm wondering, because I even looked up pictures of what cotton candy looks like, and now I'm wondering if they like packaged it wrong or something, because it's vastly different. So I don't really understand. But overall, I am pleased with it. I think the one huge difference between when I used to dye my hair funky colors and now is that now that I live in a house that I own, I'm like, ooh, I do very much care if there's a little staining in the shower. You know what I mean? So I do feel like that's like the number one thing that's annoyed me. So yeah. Anyway, overall, like I said, I am pleased with it. I think it looks cute. This is the color that I originally meant to do when I had it, what it looked like before this. I wanted it to be like a dark wine red. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it for. Maybe it'll last for a while, but I am still annoyed that I have the roots. So I have no idea. I don't know what my plan is, but I do want to bleach this out at some point if it comes out and make it blonde again, because I do like having the blonde streak. I might just stick to dyeing the bottom and then keeping the top black or something like that. So I don't know, but I will keep you guys posted because I feel like I have been in a little bit more of a colorful mood lately. So I guess we'll see. But I already kind of missed the black. Is that weird? I don't know. But thank you guys for joining me for a little hair dye vlog. I know this was a little chaotic, kind of all over the place. I didn't do too much, but I am planning on starting up the vlogs again and kind of just sharing my life as it is right now, kind of dealing with the healing process and the changes that are happening and all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I won't disappear on this channel for another month or two, because I always say I want to vlog regularly, but I don't know that my life is that interesting. But I do think it's nice to be able to kind of share my surgery progress with you, so I'll at the very least do that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me again. Let me know what you think of the hair in the comments, and let me know if you think that there's something, I don't know, maybe I should try to do like a permanent color like this, just so that I can have it for a while without it staining. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you all in my next video.